Hey there everyone, this is Salmon17 doing another video. And I know I've been talking a lot about this lately, but action cartoons, where are they? And it's like, I don't know what it is, like action cartoons will always been a big part of my childhood. Shows like Samurai Jack. Still enjoy watching shows like Samurai Jack. Teen Titans, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Megas XLR, and whatever. But sometimes I also enjoy watching some slice of life kind of shows, comedic shows like Invader Zim, Lucky Star, Recess, and many other shows. But nowadays it's like something about Western animation nowadays. It's like it feels less exciting and more boring. And some people might argue saying, "Oh, we had still have good shows." And Nostalgia Critical at one point said, I think that it was back in 2017 or something, and he said, "Oh, cartoon shows nowadays are better than back then." And I have to highly disagree with you on that, Nostalgia Critic, because that is 100% wrong. And the reason is nowadays with Western animation is that the fact that we don't have action-oriented shows anymore. And maybe on Netflix, I believe we have them, but at the same time, we barely have them. And I honestly blame the society about this, especially with the whole political correctness, woke agenda stuff, feminism, whatever, stuff like that. And it's crazy. It's also bad enough that a lot of Western animators pick up a very well-known, type of genre. Which shows I'm talking about: Teen Titans, Ben 10, Powerpuff Girls, Thundercats, and they pick up these properties and then they turn them into like worst combinations of themselves, like worst representations of themselves. And you can do reboots if you actually put effort into them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2003, Thundercats 2011, He-Man from 2002. What other I think there are other reboots as well that are done right, but I'm trying to think of what there was. I'm trying to figure out. Oh my god, they're like doing good reboots. Also, there's the DuckTales reboot, but I don't think that really counts. But at the same time, if you're doing a reboot, then put freaking effort into it. Don't like make half-assed like Thundercats Roar or even the She-Ra reboot. Oh boy, I'm gonna get murdered for this, but I'm gonna say this. The She-Ra reboot is still bad. Why? Because it is really inconsistent. It has really horrible main characters. The show focuses more on stupid representation rather than actual character development. More focuses on representation, or aka shipping, rather than it focuses on character development and story. And that is the biggest problem with animation or Western entertainment as a whole. We get things less exciting and more things about diversity, political correctness, feminism, LGBTQ representation, whatever, and it is going a little bit insane with this whole concept because Cartoon Network, I don't know what will happen to it. Nickelodeon, Disney, it's dead to me. Like, my biggest problem with this whole scenario is people keep looking down on animation, and that is the worst possible thing ever to do, because animation is a medium. It's a thing that it's a separate medium that people can enjoy in any age they want. when you talk about animation, it's rated E for everyone. It's basically for everyone: adults, teenagers, kids. But nowadays, when people think of animation, they always think of, oh, it's just for kids. It's only for little babies, children. No, yes, you make shows for children, but at the same time, you don't have to be lazy about it. Nowadays, everyone is just like, ha 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 ha, let's make everything funny, let's make everything woke or less exciting or whatever. And even Australia, I just heard that Australia wants to ban anime because kids enjoy watching Goblin Slayer or something like that. And why do you think kids are getting more towards anime? Why do you think that is? Because Western animation is dying out. Comics are dying, comic industry is dying out, animation industry is slowly dying out, and now Hollywood entertainment is also probably slowly dying out as well. Because people nowadays are more consumed with greed, money, power, and they never understand why entertainment is made. Because people want to create good stories. They want to be creative. They want to be original. They want to make something exciting for people to watch. But nowadays it's everything. No matter what you make, no matter what you do, people get offensive, and everyone is like, this shit is not for me. Oh my god, my diversity and stuff like that. And it's really, really, really stupid. And it is crazy because with the whole stupid internet, Twitter stuff and like that, I did a video saying something like this: don't listen to these people, don't pander to them, just make what you want to make and keep on going. If you keep on listening to these kinds of people, then you will not be able to create something you want, and people just like that will continue on winning and be like, yeah, we showed them, despite the fact we don't watch these shows, we sure showed them. Stupid male misogynist, white female BS idiots, like they talk like this, and that is really surprising that people are pandering to these kinds of people. And Western entertainment is really getting less and less exciting and more folk, diverse, and nothing else. I really hate talking about this because it's really grinding my gears. Like, what happened to excitement? What happened to creative freedom? What happened to originality? What happened to clever hidden adult jokes? Kids, when I watch the kids react to Animaniacs, they actually really like that show. They actually still don't understand adult jokes, but they still enjoy the cartoon show, despite the fact it has hidden adult jokes. They still understand, they still laugh at the show, they still like it, and they still enjoy it even till this day. Why do you keep on hiding? Why do you keep on hiding creativity? Why do you keep on hiding originality? Why do you keep on hiding excitement for kids? Why do you keep on doing it? I still enjoy watching Batman Beyond. I still enjoy Animaniacs. I still want to get all the DVD collection for Animaniacs, but I don't know where to even put it because I don't have any space for stuff like that. And also I need to, find a job or something like that, but I don't know where to even start because I want to create. Because I more want to focus on creative freedom. I want to create my own animated show, action-oriented series, but of course my diversity, stuff like that, and I will like, yeah, fuck you, I'm making my own show. Like, I really hate this because people now are also now attacking anime, like these stupid SJWs, feminists, whatever, are attacking anime now, and they're like, ban anime, this is not my thing, this is not my diversity, where's my diversity, where's my LGBTQ fuck you representation? And Japan is like, we don't care. We make something that people can enjoy. We still make money out of it, and we don't want to pander to these kinds of people because we want to make something that we want to create with our own creative freedom. We want to create something that people can enjoy no matter what age they are, and we'll keep on doing it. And the fact that people say animes for kids is a bit of a stretch, considering that lots of animes have a lot of different age ratings. Like for example, Noragami for season 1 is rated 12, but then later season 2 is rated 15. Not everything that is made for not everything is made for kids, especially when it comes to animation. Some animes are really adult oriented. You know which ones I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna go further into that topic. But I'm really getting really frustrated when Western entertainment is just slowly dying out. Like, sure, I am actually gearing more towards anime as well, but at the same time, I don't want to, focus all my attention on anime. Sometimes I want to watch something that also is made with the similar language that I do, that has effort put into it. Because with anime, when it comes to anime, with English dubbing, not 80% of the time it's not always good. So it's better to watch it in the original Japanese language with the English subs rather than watching it in English dub. Now some exceptions are for this. I still enjoy for example, the Shield Hero and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are examples of good English dubbing, I guess, but still, it's kind of really kind of frustrating with the whole entertainment industry. How low have we come as human beings? Because nowadays it's less about creative freedom, about writing good stories, good characters, whatever. Because I want to make a show that people can relate to on a personal level, and not about my diversity or whatever. I want to create good stories, good characters, and stuff like that. Of course, I need to find people who can help me create this kind of anime show, because I want to work together with other people. And I want to socialize more, because I don't have any social interactions for 15 years, and it is kind of damaging for a person. But still, I care about quality stuff. I care about quality entertainment. But nowadays with West, it's like, no, we don't need quality entertainment anymore, despite the fact that there are still people out there who still fight through the difficulties in life and want to make something they want to make. Oh boy, I'm gonna take a drink a little quickly. Not the biggest fan of Fanta, but whatever. But still, if I want to make something, then go ahead and do it. Stop listening to these pandering idiots. Stop listening to these SJWs or whatever. Make your own thing. If you keep on listening to these people, if you keep on bending the knee to these kinds of people, then you can say goodbye to anything that is good. Say anything goodbye to anything that represents humanity, goodness in humanity. Say goodbye to everything, basically. Because this is one of my biggest problems in animation. Like I said, when I criticize the Sheer reboot, a lot of people say, why you're criticizing a show that is targeted for children? Just because you make something for kids doesn't mean you have to make something lazy. If there are some people who enjoy these kinds of shows like the She Reboot or whatever, then good for you. But I, for one, if I do notice the flaws of the show and I don't like it, then you can't stop me from criticizing the show. You can't do that. But yeah. I want to be positive. I want to talk about genetics, for fuck's sake. I want to do reviews for anime shows that people maybe not have heard of. I don't know how that will turn out, because I'm not the best kind of a YouTuber or whatever about this kind of stuff, but I try my best. I want to have fun. I want to smile. I want to be happy for once, because I live in a country where excitement or the word fun is not even allowed, because we don't have like carnivals, or we don't have anything fun. Basically, fun is not allowed where I live. Basically, the funnest thing probably in my country is basically probably looking how paint dries or something like that. So it's kind of really frustrating because where I live, I feel unhappy. Career option choices are very limited, and the economical budget is very low, and a lot of people outside from our country don't know if the country Latvia even exists, aside from few Europeans, I believe, but still, but it's still frustrating because in my country, it's kind of hard to even find a good job where you can even earn a good amount of money. So getting job applications or whatever is really difficult. And of course, if you don't know Russian, then you're basically fucked in the ass. So yeah, but still, yeah, it's kind of really frustrating for me because we barely get anything, with quality. We don't barely get anything with actual creativity, passion, whatever. And it's kind of really frustrating because, like I said, I want to create an anime show. I want to move to another country, go to a school or something like that for people like me because I'm both mentally and physically disabled. But I don't know how that will turn out. But still, I want to create something. I want to, despite the fact that people might look down on me, I want to keep on moving forward. I want to create something that people can get inspired by and want to create something they want to create. Because when it comes to kids shows, we barely get kids shows that kids can be like, oh, I'm getting really excited about the show. I'm really invested in it. I'm really inspired by it. I want to create something similar. Nowadays, it's just like really bland, boring, same type of animation styles and whatever, and really horrible messages and whatever. And it's really depressing. But still, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you agree with me or not? And I hope you guys like this video and share this with others, whatever. And I will see you guys later, whatever. And this is Salmon17 signing off.